XRP is believed to reach $50 and more, making a 100x plus after the lawsuit is over. Do you agree? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Now, the FUD surrounding the US financial crisis is not getting any better. However, we do have some confiding news for XRP, so in today's video, we will be covering US Senator Marco Rubio, who stated the unspeakable, continuing issues surrounding crypto regulation, and finally, an interview from the Vice President of RippleX, James Wallis. But before I get into that, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on. So for starters, it is believed by John Deaton, XRP lawyer, and others that we can expect more from the SEC and Gary Gensler this week. The shades of the precursor to pile on. The body politic views crypto as an easy target right now, and they want to control your assets, yes, even your Bitcoin. And I spoke about this in my video yesterday, which if you haven't watched, I highly recommend checking it out, link will be in the description. But I truly believe that the United States right now need crypto, and they need to actually accept crypto as they're being left in the digital stone age. Right now their dollar is weakening and it's losing its power as the world is fighting against it. You can see here a statement cited from Bloomberg. Just in, China's yuan has replaced the US dollar as the most traded currency in Russia. And this gets even more crazy when you hear Senator Rubio has said something that very few officials have ever said publicly.
Today, Brazil, in our hemisphere, largest country in the Western Hemisphere south of us, cut a trade deal with China. They're going to from now on do trade in their own currencies, get right around the dollar. They're creating a secondary economy in the world, totally independent of the United States. We won't have to talk about sanctions in 5 years because there'll be so many countries transacting in currencies other than the dollar that we won't have the ability to sanction them.
Now, does this perhaps hint as to why the United States doesn't want digital currencies, as they can't put sanctions on people? Which is why I personally believe, however, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice, that the United States right now need to accept that the dollar is just going to keep falling, and they need to find a new way to revolutionize their income, which I truly believe that cryptocurrency will be that way. And they are not helping their case at all with the tyranny that the United States government and the SEC is imposing on all crypto regulations. And you can see this here, another crypto exchange ending services to US customers. BitTrue official has now officially said that due to regulatory uncertainty in your region, we are currently unable to offer services in the United States. So one by one, exchanges and currencies are seeking to do business elsewhere. Why? Because the United States is not necessary for business. Yes, it's one of the leading points for cryptocurrencies and crypto exchanging and crypto trading. But countries worldwide are trading crypto. The United States are impeding themselves from growth, and this is causing a massive issue, especially with the ongoing crisis with the United States dollar being devalued and being weakened. And this tweet here says it all. Please remember that the SEC lawsuit is not stopping the global adoption of XRP. Sources inside American banks tell us they are ready to use XRP after the lawsuit concludes as well. Don't get left behind. And you can see this here, a tweet put out saying that of March 2023, Bank of America, Ripple, plus the world of blockchain has entered the banks. You can see this here. In addition to its own research effort, Bank of America is partnering with various industry leaders to bring innovation features and products to market faster. The bank is working alongside Ripple Labs on the development of a payment network that would enable cross-border payments without the need for transitional banking intermediaries. This could lead to significant cost savings for businesses around the world that are trying to move large amounts of money between countries quickly and securely. And now this is also why I personally believe and agree with this tweet here saying that XRP could make a 100x and reach $50. For XRP to move large sums of money, it would have to be valued at much more than 50 cents. Otherwise the deals would not work accordingly, they would break down. The value of the token would be too low, so you have to trade too much of the token. So the value of the token is going to have to go up. The value of XRP is going to have to increase for large payments and large transactions to take place. And finally, I have the interview here from James Wallis where you can hear what he has to say on Ripple and CBDCs and intermediaries. Just take a listen.
Central banks are not equipped to open accounts for individual citizens, right? They work with the banking sector. I think we'll see as Laurent said, different flavors around the world. I think in some of the emerging markets, we work, in all continents apart from Antarctica, and we have, more than 10 active projects, and talking to a lot more central banks than that. And in every single instance, there is a role for the commercial banks, as distribution methodology, onboarding, KYC, and so forth. But I think we'll also see in some of the emerging markets where traditional banking is not it does not got a great penetration because they don't serve very well the people with low incomes. I think we'll see other entities, whether that be payment providers or fintechs or other startup organizations, that will, they most likely will need to get licensed by the central bank. But the central banks just are not equipped to be able to deal with the retail. I think we will see different flavors, and we'll see different sets of rules. I think one of the interesting things is when you start talking about cross-border and you have, maybe within the ECB zone, you have one set of rules on how much currency you can hold, and then in another jurisdiction it's different. And then when you start doing cross-border, how does that all work out? So that's an interoperability topic which we may come on to later, but definitely 100% intermediaries for CBDCs.
So there you have it. XRP and Ripple currently have more than 10 active projects, and they are talking to a lot more central banks than that. And James Wallis believes that CBDCs will become intermediaries to central banks, and that will allow smaller businesses and people with less money to be able to actually get in contact with the central banks, as they'll use the CBDCs as intermediaries to connect with the banks. And this is what XRP is all about, to becoming a world currency. But that's just my take on it, my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. At the current time of making this video, XRP is valued at around 50 cents, and I believe that it is only a matter of time until we see that price skyrocket even further with the impending settlement with the Ripple SEC lawsuit. But that is it for the video today. Thank you very much for watching. Just for the record, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so please do trade at your own discretion and do your own research. But otherwise, if you want to keep up to date on all the hottest crypto coins that could blow up and make you the most gains possible, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell as well. Like the video and drop a comment down below on your thoughts and what coin you'd like to see next. But remember, it's just a coin, and I'll see you in the next video.